Do you know that people with different phones behave differently?
Sure.
Yes.
How do people who own iPhones behave?
People who own iPhone, whether cheap or expensive,
Yes.
they have this sense of feeling that they have made it in life.
Yeah.
Even if they lack food, as long as they are having iPhone in their hand, they have made it in life. And their life is at peace.
Yeah.
These people are hard-headed.
Yes.
And it is very difficult to convince an iPhone holder that there is any other phone which is better than an iPhone in this world.
Yes.
To them, an iPhone is a life. And without an iPhone, he better stays with no phone. Because they only hold an iPhone.
Yes.
What else do you know about these people?
Another thing that I know with people who own iPhones,
Yes,
is that they believe that they know everything in life.
yes,
Whether fashion, politics, gossip, music, or any other thing trending in this world.
yeah,
And even if someone has no job,
yeah.
they believe that iPhone is everything.
These people who own iPhone, they are like Mr. Know-it-all.
Yes.
Do you know that an iPhone holder can come and ask you that do you know that a Bugatti Veyron is one of the most expensive cars in the world?
Yes.
If you make a mistake and you say that no, I don't know, he will tell you that now see, it is because you have a Techno. You need to upgrade to a better phone. When iPhone people see a bad picture online,
They will say that bad picture is from Techno.
when iPhone people see a video with bad focus online,
They will say that video with bad focus is from Samsung.
when iPhone people see a post with the wrong spelling online,
They will say that post with a wrong spelling is from Infinix.
now iPhone people like putting other people with phone brands down.
Yes.
They are proud, braggant, and they don't know that an iPhone is owned by both rich, poor, educated, and uneducated, all in the name of having an iPhone for pride. What they don't know, that there are equally other phone brands which can give an iPhone a run for their money.
Yes.
Like Samsung, Tesla phone,
Tesla phone like yours.
Bank Quiet, Infinix Zero Ultra, Huawei, Sony Xperia, and many others.
Yes.
iPhone holders, stop having iPhone for pride.
Yes. Okay. Talk about people who own Samsung.
People who own Samsung always have this feeling that they are always holding value or they are having value around them.
Yes.
People who own Samsung always have this calculation that whatever surplus income that they have made from whatever they are doing is what that warrants them to buy this phone. Are you getting this English?
Yes.
People who own Samsung always acknowledge that yes, other types of phones are there in the market. But at the moment, Samsung is the best option. What else do you know about these people who own Samsung?
These people who own Samsung can decide to have different types of phones at the same time.
Yes, you are right. People who own Samsung, they have nothing to brag or boast about.
Yes.
But if they decide to brag and boast about their phones, they are bragging and boasting about value. When a Samsung holder decides to have an S23 and S24 Ultras, they will give an iPhone 15 Pro Max dust.
Yes.
A Samsung holder buys a Samsung because of its excellent picture camera, good video camera, and large storage for documents and other things. A Samsung holder buys a Samsung because they believe themselves financially. And I don't know why most Samsung holders are educated. And a Samsung holder can decide to have other phone brands like Xiaomi, Nokia, Sony Xperia, Huawei, and others, Infinix, Techno, and others. But they can never own an iPhone. Those are Samsung people for you.
Now, talk about people who have Techno and Infinix.
People who have Techno and Infinix, these are people who have this feeling that they are always holding purpose. These are people who understand the value and the purpose of having a phone. These are people who are always focused, either in business, work, or whatever they are doing. These people don't brag. And they know that a phone is a tool for communication when urgent response is needed.
Yes.
Techno is just like iPhone in characteristics. Techno is held by all sorts of people, poor, rich, educated, uneducated, and so on.
Continue.
And also, Techno holders are very underrated but very informed because they can be knowing all the specification of a Samsung and iPhone holders when a Samsung and iPhone holder only knows a camera. What else do you know about Techno phone holders?
Techno phone holders are exposed, focused, and very rich in other spheres of life.
Yes. One unbelievable thing about Techno phone holders, it is like these people don't have time for who owns which type of phones, ulabalus.
Yes.
Infinix holders are similar in characteristics with Techno holders. It is only that Infinix holders try to behave as if they are advanced lots from Techno holders.
Yes.
But what you should know is that Infinix and Techno are coming up with the latest phones, which might end up giving Samsung and iPhone a run for their money in future.
Yes. What about people with other phones?
People who own other unique phones like Tesla phone, Nokia, Motorola, Sony, Huawei, and others which we have not mentioned. These are reserved people on earth. And they have seen most of the things on this world.
Yeah.
And just comparing phone types and who owns this and this is not exactly the priority of what they need in life.
Continue.
Yeah. These people cut big business deals. They know a lot of quality stuff beyond just a phone. These people, if you try to check into their phones, you will ask yourself that why am I bragging about an iPhone and Samsung? You find someone has a Nokia Edge Max 2024, Motorola Razr 40, Tesla phone PI, Huawei Mate RS, and many others. What else do you know about these people?
These people can take you to school when it comes to phones.
Yes, these people always sit aside and they watch you people argue about phones and they just laugh.
Yeah. What about people with button phones?
People with button phones are people who don't care where they are.
Yes.
Whether they are in heaven, whether they are on earth, or whether they are in hell. They don't want to hear nonsense.